Hi, everybody. I am Gina from Southern Siren Vintage. If you are new to me, and welcome to the Cove, as I like to call our chat. I hope y'all are having a great night. I've got so much fun stuff to show you. I'm so excited. I can't wait to start showing you everything. But let me get all the junk out of the way that we have to talk about. Um, if you are new to me, I invoice through PayPal and I ship through Pirate Ship to try to give you the best possible postage that I can. I usually do it the cheapest way I can. If you want it priority, if you're specifically wanting it priority, let me know. Send me an email and I'll be glad to do that. But I try to get you a good deal. So, that being said, if y'all haven't watched my videos, oh, let me say hi to everybody. Hey, DM. Hey, Linda. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Anna. Hey, Margaret. Hey, how are you doing? And Mary B, hey, how are you? Thanks for coming in, guys. Um, if y'all haven't watched my short today and my video from today, I hit a couple of estate sales today that were amazing. Uh, hey, Robert. So the first one I went to, I didn't shoot video at because I was in there just trying to grab stuff. And it was mostly like old Japanese stuff. This lady was a traveler. She traveled most of her life, and it was mainly to Japan, and she represented artists. So it was really, really fun to go through and look at all that vintage, old vintage Japanese stuff. It was like kind of like this cultural experience for me. And so I had a lot of fun with that. And then after I got through with that one, I went to an estate sale that was 99% Disney. Disney everywhere. That was my short I did, um, or my little video that I did. It wasn't a short, but my short shows the Kokeshi dolls I found at the first one, and they are old and they are fantastic. I've got one that I picked up that's got to be this big. It is huge. So I had a great day sourcing. So y'all make sure you go and watch those. Hey, Carrie Ann. Um, if you haven't seen them yet, make sure you go watch those because it was a lot of fun. I just showed the Kokeshi dolls in the short from the first sale, but then the second sale, I tried to span about 50% of that sale, and there was thousands of pieces of Disney. So if you're a Disney lover, this is one you need to watch because it was amazing. I did pick up a few things. I didn't get a lot there, but I did get a few things that I'm going to be showing tonight. So if you are Disney or you know somebody that loves Disney, make sure they pop in here and watch because I'm going to be showing a few little things I picked up that were Disney today. So, all that being said, I have got animals. I've got animals out the kazoo over here. And I have got some glass. I've got an Inkalay box for you. I've got a little bit of Disney. I've got some Laurel Birch stuff for you. I just got a little bit of everything. I've got some shell art. I went across the board today. I mean, I went crazy. So this is, even though my Friday is usually my fresh vintage Friday, this is all fresh vintage right here. This is stuff that I picked up today or yesterday, and I really haven't shown any of it. So I am going to get started. I'm going to start with some smaller items, and then we're going to move into some bigger things. So first up tonight, I have got these little vintage paper coasters, and they're going to start at $3 per set. There's only five in here for some reason in both sets. I don't know. I guess they lost one of them somewhere along the way. I think there's five. But anyway, the first one says Kissin' wears out, cookery don't. Kissin' wears out, cookery don't. And I think these are so cute. You could use these to craft with, you could use these to display, whatever. There are five of them in the set. So that's your first choice. Your second choice is the same kind of look, but it says a plump wife and a big barn never did any man harm. So you got her in there, sitting there sewing. And I just thought those were so fun. Something I don't see very often. So I wanted to grab those up. Again, there's, I think, five in this set as well. Yep, it looks like unless one's sticking to it. So that is the first item of tonight, a choice of these or these for $3. We'll give it a second. I don't know how bad the lag is. So we'll give it just a second and then we will move on. All right, I don't see any interest, so that's okay. We're going to pass and move on to the next item. We'll do a rapid recap at the end. So y'all can think about those for a minute. Oh, I see Margaret. Hold on. Margaret did come in. So we'll just start calling it, going once, going twice, and sold. And Margaret, do you want the plump wife or do you want the cookery? You just let me know, sweetheart, and I will put you down for those. Jot you down really good. You want both. Thank you so much, and I'll put you down for both. Okay, so next up, this is new old stock. It was never taken out of the package, and it's these older Disney. It's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and it was used as like for cake topper decorations. But it's the whole package. You got all the dwarves in there. You've got Snow White. You've even got like a little wheelbarrow. There's a lantern in there. I see there's a little lantern in there. There's a watering can. So they have all their accoutrement with them as well. These are going to start at $8 for the set. And it is Parrish's Magic Line, maybe. I don't know. The thing got ripped off when somebody ripped the tag off. Quality cake decorating supplies for all occasions. Hey, Jeannie. So I wish I could show them better, but they're in this plastic, so it's hard to show, and I don't want to take them out since they're still sealed up. But there's Snow White down there in the bottom, and there's all of the little dwarves in there. And I see Margaret in at 8. I love that little wheelbarrow. I think that's so funny. Super cute little set. They've even got their rakes and their shovels and everything in there. So if there's nobody else that is interested, we're going to start calling it down, y'all. Oh, look, it's trying to focus. Let's see if we can get it to focus. See that little lantern in there, little red lantern? So they're calling it for me, going once, going twice, and we'll say sold. And I'll wait for them to put that in for me. I'll set that to the side. And that goes to you, Margaret. Thank you so much, and I'll put you down for those. Okay. So next up we'll do, let's see what I have right here next to me. I have a flower frog. This is one of the old wire pin metal flower frogs. And this is, I actually looked this up because it's the Japanese Ikebana flower frogs. It measures 3 1/4 inches across. And I don't know how many pins are in there. I'm not even starting to count those. That's a lot. So let me see where I had this written down really quick for you. There it is. I'm going to start at $10 for the metal flower frog. This is an older one. I'm trying not to poke myself and bleed everywhere. So $10 start on the old metal flower frog. I'm having a lot of trouble finding these lately. This is the first one that I've found in a while. Ah, Jeannie. So I say Carrie in at $10. We'll give it just a second, and then we will start calling it. Like I said, it's about 3 1/4 inches across. It's one of the bigger ones. So we're calling it, going once, going twice, and sold. Let me set it down. It's kind of heavy, and I don't want to break something with it. To Carrie Ann, thank you so much, Carrie Ann. I will put you down for that. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you so much. And then next up, let's do, let me see where I wrote it. I've got a lot of animals tonight, so I've got to figure out where I wrote this. Okay, so next up, let's do this carved. This is older, y'all. Let's do this carved wooden donkey. He's super cute. Look at those ears, man. They made one ear bigger than the other one, it looks like. Maybe it's the angle he's at. Yeah, it's not chipped. It's made that way. So, carved wooden donkey. He's going to start at $12. Ooh, I'm about to drop him. $12 start, and I'll give you a measurement on him. Let me see how to use my ruler, y'all. Okay, so he's 4 inches wide or long, and he looks like he's about 4 inches tall. So 4 by 4 on the wooden donkey. And I like that he's got his chain. He's got his pack on his back, and he's ready to go out and tote some stuff around. I like the grain in the wood, the different grain in there. I think that's beautiful. I don't know what kind of wood this is. Don't ask me. I have no idea. So if there's no interest in the donkey, that's okay. We will move on. We'll say pass on him, and we'll bring him back at the end. Let me see where you went, Mr. Donkey. Okay. Let me mark it so I don't forget. So next I have a cat. It is a small cloisonne cat. Super cute. I may have to get the magnifying glass out if it won't focus on him. Super cute little cloisonne cat. He's going to start at $8. Yeah, that took a lot of time to carve, didn't it? Okay, there's his back. Let's see if I can flip him around before I lose my focus here. There's his front. I'll give you a measurement on him. I want you to be able to see him before I took him down to measure him. So he measures just under 2 inches long, and he is about 1 3/4 inches tall. So he's really cute. And now it's not going to focus again. I see Bonnie is in at 8. Let's see if we can get him to focus. There we go. Now, can you see him? Really pretty colors on there. Hey, Vicky, how are you doing, sweetheart? Really pretty colors. So if there's no other interest, we're going to start counting it down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. Let me write you down for that. And just so y'all know, because I didn't say this at the beginning, all the stuff that you purchased on Tuesday, that you purchased tonight, and that you might purchase tomorrow. Hey, Mary Beth. Will not be invoiced until the middle of the week next week. Hey, Dana, how are you? So you got a little time to clip your coupons before I'm going to send you an invoice, okay? All right. So next up, let's do this. Where'd I put it? So this is a cool, it's still got the string on it, but I'll show you with the string. This is a cool old shell bouquet. It's all made out of some type of seashells. I think it is amazing, personally. Look at those flowers they made out of these seashells. Isn't that cool? And then the leaves are even seashells that they painted green, because they got a little bit of paint overspray or whatever down here on this kind of sand stuff. But isn't that neat? I thought that was so fun. So this, we're going to start this at $12. I'm trying to let you see. This flower right here is what amazes me. Look at that thing. And they had to take like the curved part of the shell to make the petals on it. Oh, really, Bonnie? There's no way I could do this. And then the leaves are wired, so you can move them around however you want to in the back. But I just thought that was so pretty. And then even the bottom is seashells. Oh, I bet. I couldn't do all that, but I applaud you. And I see Margaret is in at 12, so we'll count down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Miss Margaret. Thank you so much. I love that piece. I absolutely love that piece. But y'all know I like my seashells too, so. Okay. So let's see what else we have right here next to me. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get myself in order here. Okay, so I don't know if any of y'all are. Oh, really, Bonnie? That's cool. So Tammy Renee was telling me, which I didn't even know because I'm out of the loop half the time, I think. Oh, that's great, Margaret. Hey, Mary. Tammy Renee was telling me that coming up, they're having I know in the Keys it's coming up, I think next month. It's the Mermaid Convention. So I may be taking some time off to go to the Keys during that, just so y'all know. If I do, make sure, just know I'll shoot video if I go. All right, so next up, I don't know if any of you are Laurel Birch fans or not. Let me take the paper out of here. But this is a new with tags Laurel Birch bag. Okay. Oh, isn't that cute? I didn't know they had that on the zipper. That's cute. So anyway, I know, Bonnie. I will definitely have to go if I can. So it's got its tags, as you see. And it's got the Laurel Birch, one of the cats on there. It's got her signature, oops, upside down, right there. Really cool bag. And on the back, it's got all of the logo kind of cats that she's done. Still got its tags on there, so you could gift it if you wanted to. I'm going to start it at $12. $12 start on the Laurel Birch bag. And I'll give you a quick measurement so you know how big it is. I know it's hard to tell that online. So it looks like it is about 13, maybe a little over, nearly 14 inches wide. And then to the lowest part, because I'm not going to measure this because you can't put nothing up here, right? So it is 7 3/4 inches tall. I like how she did it where it looks like cat ears on the sides. So just a really vibrant bag, great for summertime with these colors, brand new. And the inside of it, look at the zipper. The thing on the zipper is even cute. Let me see if I can show you. It's like a cat angel. I don't know if it's going to show it because my lighting's so bad, but it's like a cat angel on the zipper pull. But it's just an open bag design. There's no dividers or anything. But if there's no interest in this, we'll pass and we'll bring it back around. Let me mark that I showed it because otherwise I will forget. Okay. So I have another little cloisonne piece. This is like a little ring box or trinket box. Let me see where I wrote it down. Bear with me a second, y'all. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it's this cute little cloisonne box. It's going to start at $8. There we go. But look at the dimension in there. And the inside of it is enameled blue. And the bottom is enameled blue. So it's just a fun, yeah, it's beautiful. Isn't it, Mary Beth? I love it. It's got the flowers in the center there. So pretty. And I see Margaret is in at 8. I want to show you all the flowers. But I like how they raised the design so it's not just flat. So it has a lot of dimension to it. And if there's no other interest, we're going to start calling it, y'all. Going once, going twice, and sold. And Bonnie, you want the bag? Okay, I will put you down for that. Thank you so much. And let me move it over here so I don't try to show it again. And Margaret, I have you down for the little cloisonne trinket box. So thank you so much. And let me set it over here. Okay. I think I got it all caught up now, y'all. Hey, Georgia, how are you doing? All right, let's see here. I'm going to do this little change purse because I think this is fantastic. It's just a change purse, but it's an old Japanese fabric that they used, and it's a, you know, vintage, but it's just this cute little kiss lock change purse, and I think it's adorable. So let me see where I wrote down the little change purse, little coin purse. So it's going to start at $8, but look how adorable this fabric is. It is so sweet. And it looks like almost new condition. I mean, it doesn't even have like really any discoloration I can see on the inside. But you know why I picked this up? Because y'all, if you looked inside my purse right now, I probably have $1,800 worth of change in my purse. I know I'm you know, going a little overboard. But my purse, I have got to clean the change out of my purse because I just throw it in there loose. And I was like, everybody needs a little change purse. You know, I guess they kind of went out of vogue for a while, but I think this one is adorable. And, you know, in my bad back and neck, I don't need to be carrying all that change around. So if I put it in something like this, maybe I would take it out and empty it instead of just leaving it in my bag. So my bag weighs 45 pounds. But, and I have Aldi's here. And if you shop at Aldi's, you have to have a quarter to get your cart. And I'm all the time digging down in the bottom of my purse to get my quarter out. But if there's no interest, that's fine. We will move on. We'll say pass on it. And we will bring it back around. Let me see where I wrote it. There it is. And then, strangely enough, I have one more little change purse that I want to show you because this one is leather. And it's, I know, Mary, that's what I'm saying. We need to get that change out of our purses. That is not good for our backs. We know this, but we do it anyway. So this one is a little leather one, and it's going to start at $8, but it's a cat. It's a cat face. And it's one of the ones that you open up like this. And when you do, it opens like a little box on the inside to put your change in. But I thought that one was so fun because it's a cat. And the back's just plain. But it's like a, I guess it's a black leather. And then, you know, it's got the natural leather for the eyes, and they dyed some red in there. But isn't that sweet? And I actually like the paisley print on the inside of it as well. But just a fun little change purse. Oh my gosh, Georgia. I know. I every once in a while I'll go and, cash out my change because I get so much. It's just like overtaking my world. But I don't see any interest in that, so we'll pass on that as well. I go out I go out and get clothes out of the washing machine, and my kids forget to take change out of their purse or out of their pockets, and I end up having to put it in something else to clean out my washing machine. All right, so I'm going to do a Disney piece, y'all. I don't even know which one I'm picking up. These are Lenox pieces. They are in a Lenox box. Now they may not be in the right box. They had all the boxes torn down to the side, and we have no idea which box was which. So we just did the best we could while we were there. So this one is actually Thumper's Flowery Friend by Lenox. And it is so cute. Show you the back of him. Look at all the little flowers. I just love it. So this is going to start at 28 because I did have to pay up on these. Y'all saw my prices, the prices there if you watched the video. I did have to pay up on it a little bit, but I wanted to bring a few Disney pieces for people that like Disney and can't get it. Hey, Carol. And I know these pieces are selling for like 50, 60, $70 online. So I'm trying to give you as good a deal as I can and not lose money at this point. Let me give you an idea of the size and I'll give you a measurement on it. It's really sweet. And it is 5 3/4 inches wide, and it is 3 3/4 inches tall. And it is in perfect condition. There are no chips in it. It is exquisite. Just a fun piece. And I'll show you the bottom of it. Let me get the thing to hold behind it because it's blowing out a little bit. Just a little bit. Put something behind it so you can kind of see a little bit better. I love how he's laying on his back and he's doing a belly laugh. So if there's no interest, that's okay. We will pass on him and I can bring him back at the end. Y'all can take a thunk on him for a little while. Okay. So next up, let's do these little guys. These are the sugar cats, the vintage kitschy sugar cats. But this is two cats on the sofa. This is going to start at 18, but look why. Adorable, right? Adorable. They're sitting on their little sofa. It has a mark on the bottom. I'm going to show you. It's like an N with like a kind of like a circle, and it's numbered there. So I didn't do any research on it. I kind of just found it and was like, it's cute. Oh no, Mary. I am so sorry to hear that. So what are they going to do for you? Are you going to have to go on insulin, or are they going to like where you're having to inject, or are they going to do like a pump? What are they doing, or can they do it with medication, like by mouth? That's horrible. So this is 4 3/4 inches, or about 4.5 inches wide. And we'll pass on these, and I can bring them back at the end. Oh, really, Georgia? I didn't know that. I had no idea. I hate that. I really do. My father had type 2 diabetes. But I know medicine is so much better now than it was when he was around. Oh, I bet, Mary. Are you able to regulate it with the pills? Is it kind of keeping it in check now? I'm so sorry, sweetheart. And Georgia, I'm sorry to hear that you are as well. I had no clue. Y'all got to tell me this stuff. I don't know. Okay, so I have some small of the pink Murex shells, seashells. These are smaller ones, but I'm going to do these at a flat price of $3 each. Oh, good. So a flat price of $3 each, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 available. So I'm going to show you one so you get an idea what I'm talking about. They are the pink Murex. They're the spiny looking ones. Georgia, you're controlling yours with medication? I know my father was able to control his for a long time like that, but then he had other health issues come up, and it made it where it didn't work so well for him anymore. But that, I think, was because of his other health issues. He had a brain tumor. So cute little pink Murex shells. Oh, good. Good, Georgia. And I love these because they've got that spininess to them. You know, they have a lot of life, and I love the pink inside on them. But like I said, these are not huge ones. They're kind of smaller, but they're great for your displays. This one is 4.5 inches long. Margaret, you want all of them? Okay, I will put you down for all of them. And Mary, I may have some more. I'll look. I'm pretty sure I do have some more somewhere. So let me know how many you wanted, and I'll set those to the side for you. Okay, sweetheart? Thank you, Margaret. So Mary, just let me know how many you are interested in, and I'll put you down, and I'll find the other ones. And I'll show them to you next time so you can see and make sure you want them. Okay? Thanks, Margaret. And thank you, Mary. So since we're on shells, I'll show you the other shells that I have right now. And you want 3. Okay, I will put you down for that, and I will find the other ones. And if I can find them tonight, I'll show them tomorrow during the sale, okay? So you can see them. So I have some small conch shells as well, and I'm going to do these at $3 a piece also. Let me see where I put them. I had them right here. Okay, so these are small as well. They're like mini conch shells. So they're going to be $3 each as well. And I have several of these. I didn't even count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 of these, and I know I have probably 5 more. So I'll show you these. So they're small conch shells. Really beautiful. They're like a deep rust color. I think they're so pretty. Like I said, these are the smaller ones. I'll measure this one so you get an idea of about how big they are. This one is 4 inches, so they're going to be different sizes. Some may be 5, some may be 3.5. I don't, they're all different sizes. But these will be $3 each, and I have quite a few right here in front of me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I probably have at least 5 more, like I said. I do too, Mary. I have seashells all over my house. My house. I need to just throw sand on the floor, and you'd think you were at the beach. See, Georgia, that's what my dad did too. In his feet, he had gosh, I can't even think of the name of it now, where you lose the sensation in your extremities. He got that in his feet with his diabetes. But that was a long time after they diagnosed him too. And I think, honestly, he didn't get diagnosed for a really long time. I think he had it and didn't get diagnosed, and that was part of the problem. He's kind of hard headed. He's like me, he didn't go to the doctor. So if there's no interest in the conch shells, that's fine. I will put those away. And y'all can think about those. Okay. Set those down. Neuropathy. Yes, Roxana. Thank you so much. I could not think of that word, neuropathy. Yes, he had neuropathy. Y'all know when you have something, when you have it like on the tip of your tongue and you can't say it. That's me all the time. Okay, so next up I have some more small stuff I'm going to show. Then we'll get back to glass and everything. But these are new old stock again. And these are like natural kind of materials. But they're these little frogs. There's different ones. Let me see which ones I have here. So I've got 2 of the small frogs and then 3 of the large ones here. But they're new old stock, and I'll show you which ones I have. So I'm going to do these for $3 a piece, flat price for anybody that's interested. So see, they're still in their packaging, and they're a natural material. It's almost like a leaf over something. Come on, focus for me. Where did I put my thing I was focusing with? Hold on. This is the larger one. So it's little frogs to craft with. But you can put them like in your little displays. If you've got like a little pixie or fairy display, you can put these little frogs in there with them. So this is the large one. Here's the small one. So I have 3 of the large and 2 of the smalls. Okay, come on. But they're called Nature's Creations because they're made out of natural materials. There's just fun little frogs that you can put. You don't have to craft with them. You can just set them out somewhere with your natural looking stuff. But I thought those were kind of fun. So like I said, there are 2 of the smalls. One is a lighter color than the other one. And there's 3 of the larger ones. So if there's no interest, we'll pass on those. We'll bring them back at the end. And y'all can think about if there's any way you can think to use them. Set them down in here in the bag so I don't have frogs everywhere. Okay, so back to other kind of stuff. Let's do this next because it's beautiful. Let's see where I wrote it. Oh. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Bear with me. I know I'm slow. Okay. So this is going to have to start at $16. But this is one of the silk embroidered cats inside glass on the stand. So if I can show it to you. And it does rotate. There's a little praying mantis down there too. So you got the cat and you rotate it around and you got the cat on the back side too. So they finished both sides. And this rotates around and it's this little stand almost like a globe. And I'm going to take the cat off. See, the cat just comes right out of there. And I want to take it off so I can show you the stand. The stand has these beautiful dragons on it. And let me measure it really quickly for you. So this measures 6 3/4 inches tall. And the little cat piece is about 3 3/4 inches wide. So just a beautiful, I'm going to hold that up so you can see it a little bit better. So there is the cat inside the glass with the little praying mantis. And turn it around. He is on the back as well. Really fun. And then he just sits right inside his little stand. Put him back together like that right there. So a cute, cute little piece. And I love the dragons on there. I think those are amazing. And the colors are just like popping on there. And that's not cloisonne, I don't believe. It's almost cloisonne. Let me look at it closer. Let me get my magnifying glass out. You know what? That is actually a cloisonne kind of thing on that stand. Now that I'm looking at the flowers. So the stand is like a cloisonne thing. You can see it on the flowers, how it wraps in through there on the enameling. So it's just beautiful. Put it back together, Gina. There we go. I did it, y'all. But if there's no interest, that's okay. We will set it down. We'll call pass on it. And I'll set it right here. Okay. So I have for you an Inkle box. It's going to be a $14 start on the Inkle. Where did I put that? There it is. And this is a nice big like jewelry box. And it's got these blue roses on it. And it's got this light blue trim around the box. I should look at it. So it's like a rectangular shape. And it is Inkle. I'll show you the inside of it. So there's the inside of the lid. There's no chips or anything. And here is the inside of the box. Again, no chips, in pretty good condition. There we go. I do too, DM. So it's 6 1/2 inches wide by 3 1/2 inches tall. So this is the type that's not hinged. It just, hey Sherry, it just comes open like that. And I love the detail on those roses. I think that's really pretty. And it's got a foil sticker on the bottom. Designed by, I can't see it because it's worn out. But it's got a foil sticker on the bottom there. So if there's no interest in the box, we will pass on it. I'll bring it back at the end and we'll look at it again. Okay, So I have a couple pieces over here that are Art Deco. If I could speak, that would be helpful. So here's the first piece. I haven't even washed her yet. So she's a little dusty, y'all. Just ignore that she needs a bath. Because she's naked, so she's ready to get in the bath. But she is the Art Deco Keystone, and she is Isadora Duncan dancer statue in the gold. She does have some wear on her pointy bits, as you see here and there, but most of her gold is there. You let you see the back of it. There's her little booty. It doesn't have any markings on it. I'll try to find some, but it doesn't have any. So this is going to start at $18. Oh, that's the back of her. I'm showing her the back of her again. $18. And I love, I'm all about mid-century, but I have to say the Art Deco stuff does appeal to me quite a bit. So it's 6.5 inches tall. I do like the deco. And I don't find it really often. I think because I'm in Florida. Everybody got rid of that stuff before they moved to Florida. So I have a little bit harder time finding it than some people do. And I see Carol in at 18. She's beautiful, Carol. I love her. She doesn't have any chips or anything, like I said. Some of her gold has been worn on the pointy parts. She's been worn away from time, but she doesn't have any chips or cracks or anything. She hasn't been repaired. I did find another one the other day that was similar to this, but they had repaired her arm, and luckily I caught it before I picked it up. So we're counting down, going once, going twice, and sold. And let me set her over here in a special place so I don't cause her any problems. And thank you, Carol. I will put you down for her. I'm glad you like her. I think she's beautiful. Okay, so I know these are not old, y'all. I do know this, but it's Pier 1. And it's new in box, Pier 1. The lid has been taken off, but it's made to look vintage. So that's why I picked it up. I don't pick up a lot of stuff that's not vintage, but because it looked vintage, I was like, it can mix with other people's other stuff kind of thing. Thank you, Carol. So it'll be a $10 start, but it's the set of coasters from Pier 1. And since the label has been broken on it, I'm going to open it up and show you all the coasters. They're ceramic coasters. Like I said, they are new in box, and they come in a holder. If I can get it all out. So they come in this holder. So here's the first one. It's Aldo P's Heart Brand. That's the first one. I'll show you the back of the coaster. DeSoto Beats. So they all look like old labels. Friends New England Mincemeat. Hamburg Extra Sifted Peas. Dogwood Tomatoes. And then Golf Brand Red Kidney Beans. So I just thought they were fun. I know they're not vintage, but I just thought they were fun because they look vintage. And you can intermingle your true vintage with the stuff that's made to look that way. Get them all back in the holder. So $10 for the set of 6. And I'll put them back in their box. And again, they are new, old stock. So you literally could tape this little plastic lid back down and you could gift it if you wanted to. There's Sue Veres, and I'm saying that wrong, Pier 1 Imports. So I don't see any interest, and that's okay. We will pass on them, and I'll bring them back at the end. I'm going to find a place to sit them. That's the problem I have. I run out of room. Okay, so let's do a piece of glass. I haven't done glass, so let's do a piece of glass, and then we'll move on to something else. So I'm going to do, let's do this piece first. This is a gorgeous piece of Northwood. It is opalescent. It's a rose bowl. Beautiful Northwood rose bowl. It's got this beaded design on these bands that come off of it, and it's got, oh hey Debbie, good. And it's got like this, almost like a basket weave. It's ribbing, but it almost looks like a basket weave the way they did it. And this gorgeous opalescent ruffled top on it. Really beautiful. So this one's going to start at $22. Show you the bottom of it. And I love Northwood. That's one of my favorite glass producers back in the day. It stands 4.5 inches tall. And it is beautiful. I love how the opalescent gives it almost like a blue hue at the top. It's white, but that opalescent, just the way the light hits it, gives that little bit of a blue. Where'd my notebook go? And it is just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. There's no issues with it whatsoever. I felt around the rim. I felt around the base. And it is in beautiful condition. Just impeccable. Your idea of the size. I gave you measurements, but I always like to kind of hold it up so you can see. This one was made probably, I would say, between 1910 and 1918-ish. That's about when they came out with this one. So it's an antique. Both the pieces of glass that I have over here tonight are antique pieces. So for it to hold up like that, Mary Beth, you know, for it to hold up like that with no chips or anything, it's seen a lot. If it had been in my house when I was growing up, you know, it would have been in a million pieces. Because back then I didn't think anything about this stuff. But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. But if there's no interest, that's okay. We will put it down and we will pass on it, and y'all can take a thunk on that one as well. Okay, so I'm going from early turn of the century to mid-century. I'm just going to jump back and forth because, you know, that's what we do here. Let me mark that one that I showed it so I don't get confused. So next up, I have two pieces. It's going to be choice of starting at $8, and it's two pieces of mid-century. These are wooden, hand-painted wooden like plates that they're made for display. Hey, Sandy, how are you? They're made for display, and the first one is a rooster. So here is the first one. And these are made by Margaret Studios. It's a lady that did a lot of hand painting back in the mid-century era. And it's got a jewel eye on it, as you see there. So you have the rooster. It is marked or signed Margaret here. On the back, it has also got her stamp in it for Margaret Studios right there. And it's got the little hanger right here. That's a little scratch on the back. Looks like a nail come in contact with it. But that is the first one. There's one little on the edge right there. I just want to make you aware of it, where it's missing a little bit of black paint You could fill that in with a marker or something if you didn't like that. But really, it's in pretty good condition for its age. So that's the first one, is the rooster. The second one that she had, or that she did, that I found, was this kind of like a, I guess, like a fruit and vine kind of design. Oh no, Georgia. That's frustrating, isn't it? So it's this fruit design. Again, it is Margaret right down here. And let's see if there's anything I see. It's got a little paint loss right here on the edge. See, it's on the edges. And I don't know if somebody had like a plate holder on these or what. But again, it's marked on the back with her studio imprint. And it does have the little screw-in hanger there to hang it with. So these are amazing mid-century pieces. And y'all know I like my mid-century. And let me give you a measurement really quick, and then we can move on if there's no interest. They are 10¼ inches wide. So you have the fruit and you have the rooster. The two of these together, because they use the same colors on them, will make an amazing like display on your wall, because it's the golds. It's like 2 tones of gold on the black, so it just pops. It would go good with like lacquerware. If you like the lacquerware stuff, it would go so nicely with that. But if there's no interest, that's okay. We will move on and I can bring them back. Okay. So next up, y'all, let me find a place to set these. Let me find a place to set them. I need a housekeeper. I need somebody to come in and do all this for me. All right. So next up, these are not super old, but I picked them up because I was like, these are different. You know what I'm saying? They're just different. So these are going to start at $6 a piece, choice of $6 a piece. And they are these stemless wine glasses. Now, these are big glasses, so you can get quite a bit in here. I have not washed them. Just know that. I haven't washed them. But they are like the Hamsa. I know I'm saying that wrong. Oh, please do, Sandy. I'll leave the door open for you. So here is the first one. I hope you're going to be able to see it. It's gold, and it's the evil eye with like the hand design. I know nothing about this stuff, but it's the large stemless wine glass. So that's your first option. And your second one is still the hand design, but it's a difference. It's like a different hand design right there. So this would hold like a bottle of wine. I mean, literally, this would hold probably at least a half a bottle, if not more. I know, Georgia. Oh, good, Sandy. See, you're perfect. You're perfect. Maybe you can talk them into helping you. Oh, I do too. So $6 each, choice of. I just thought they were interesting. It's something a little different. And, you know, these would be good for display at Halloween time. You could put like some black tissue paper in here so you could see this better. And even put like one of the battery operated votives behind the black or inside the black tissue paper to kind of make it glow through. And it would just be a fun thing for Halloween. Well, Sandy, you're going to be sought after. I'm telling you right now. I called it first, y'all. I called Sandy first. But if there's no interest, that's okay. We will move on. We'll say pass on those and come back around to them in a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to do some jewelry now, and then we'll pop back into some of the other stuff. I like to mix it up. Keep you guessing. You never know what I'm going to show at any given time. So Next up, I'm going to show a set. It is clip-on earrings and a brooch together. It is a set, a matching set. Yeah, Sandy, well, we can figure that out. So I do not know who made this because, of course, it's not signed. They never are when you need them to be. But they are a gorgeous set. And they're going to start at $15 for the brooch and earrings together. They are clip earrings, like I said. So here is the brooch. And I know I'm going to have to put something behind this for y'all to, well, is it trying to focus a little bit? Here is the brooch. It's got all these beautiful pink rhinestones in it. And I'll flip around the back of it for you. So you can kind of, y'all know I can't do two things at once. There is the back of it. It's that open rivet design, which we love because that shows it was a really well-made piece. Oh, DM, thank you for coming. I know you go right ahead and go to bed and get some rest, honey, and we will see you around the way. I know I will. And here is the earrings that go with. These earrings are large. They're almost as big as the brooch. So there's the earrings. They are clips, as I said, right there. Oop. I'm trying, y'all. It's just not working. There we go. Really pretty. And I'm going to show you kind of against my ear how big they are. See how big these clips are? And again, if you don't wear clip earrings, that's okay. You can fix these to be post earrings as well. I've seen people do that. Or you can use them just to clip on like your collars. Like if you have a collared shirt on, you can just clip them on the collars like that to make them, they'll have a little fanciness to them, or a jacket or whatever. But I just thought they were beautiful because these earrings are so large. So I'll give you a quick measurement, then we're going to move on, y'all. So the brooch is actually 2 inches wide and about 2 1/4, a little over 2 1/4 inches tall. And the earrings are 1 3/4 inches long. So I don't see any interest. That's okay. We're going to pass on those and we'll bring them back. And I got one more piece of jewelry for you tonight. I can't talk. And it's going to start at $12. And it is this gorgeous, gorgeous AB multi-leaf brooch. So you have these light green stones that go down the center of the leaves. And then you have these AB stones that make up the outside of the leaf, and you got a big green rhinestone right there. So let's do this. You can see it's a sparkler. Really beautiful. And I'll show you the back of it because it has the solder design on the back. Whoop! It's not going to focus. The solder design on the back. And I'll give you a quick measurement on it so you just so you know. It's 2 inches wide. Beautiful, beautiful piece. There we go. Now you can kind of see it a little bit. But I'm not seeing any interest, so we will pass. You know what, Sandy? I'm not even praying for them because they probably deserve it. Honestly. I went off on a guy at the estate sale today, so I can't say anything. Okay, y'all, I got to tell you the story. We're going to take a little break. If you need to go to the bathroom or get a drink, whatever, this is the time. So I went to this estate sale. This is one that anytime these two guys have them, I go because I'm really friendly with one of the guys, and he texts me and all this kind of stuff. So I get over there to this estate sale, and everything's fine. Most of the people inside are acting, behaving themselves. They're not pushing me out of the way or whatever. So I go outside to ask him a question because he's set up outside. So I go out there and I'm talking to him. The neighbor comes walking up, interrupts me when I'm talking to him, which that was strike number one. Interrupt me when I was talking to him and started yelling at the guy. So started yelling at my friend, the guy that does the, I call him a friend, that does the estate sales, because people were parking on the wrong side of the street. And he was like, "Sir, I put up signs. I can't help it if they park incorrectly." And the guy started going off about if there's a fire, the fire truck has to come down through here and he can't get through and da 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 da. Which would have been fine for him to say, but he was being very rude. Very rude. Well, I don't handle people being very rude to people well. It's not in my forte. So, as he's yelling at my friend, I turned around and let him know what I thought about it. So the guy finally just walked away, thankfully. But it was just like he was just going off on him for no reason. And I was like, "Sir, he cannot go out there and tell everybody where to park." It's like he's trying to run a sale right here. He's taking money, he's checking people out, and he can't be out there directing traffic. And so he told him, he said, "I ran out of signs. This is all the signs I had. I put them up as many as I could and all that." The guy turns around to him and goes, "Well, then you need to go buy more signs," like that. And I was like, "Okay, then." So I was holding the big Kokeshi doll in my hand at that point, and I was literally having to stop myself because I really wanted to introduce him to the Kokeshi doll. So anyway, that was my story for today. Something always happens when you go places like this, but luckily the man walked away. Didn't hear anything else from him, but my goodness. Sometimes, y'all, sometimes. Okay, so I have a pillow for you. Exactly, Mary Beth. That's what I was saying. Go out there and speak to the people that are doing it. If you've got such an issue with it, stand out there, and when somebody parks there, just say, "Hey, you don't need to park there." I mean, if I saw somebody doing it, I would have said, "Hey, we're supposed to only park on one side of the street," but you can say it kindly. You don't have to be a jerk about it. But, all right. So I found a pillow today. You called the main office in Washington? Wow. So, this one is like a chenille. I don't know exactly how old it is. I feel like it's got some age to it, but I picked it up because it's the chenille fabric, and I think it's fantastic. So the pillow is going to start at $10. And look at her. I love her. She's got her cat eye glasses on. She's got the pom-pom fringe. She is everything. Look at that face. And it's a big old pillow. And look how thick it is. It's nice and floofy. So if you have a chenille bed, like a bedspread on your bed, this would be fun. Fun, fun, fun. If you're going for the black and pink theme, this would be fun. If you just want to put it like in a rocking chair or something, I think this would be pretty comfortable. But it is in great condition. I didn't even see any stains, like major stains or something on it right there, but that's just something you can pick off. Blip, gone. But it is just a fun pillow. And I see sis in at 10. Hold on, let me give you a measurement without the fringe. I got to squish it down. Hold on. So that's 12 there. So this thing looks like it's about 17 or 18 inches wide. Probably about 17, I would say. Without the fringe, just the pillow. And I couldn't get a direct measurement on it because it is so overfilled. It's a fat pillow. But I think she is, I know, look at this. She is everything. She's fancy. She's a fancy cat. She got them cat eye glasses, y'all. She ain't playing. She said, I am too cool for school. She's like riding around in her convertible. So we're counting down, going once, going twice, and sold. Congratulations, sis. Thank you so much. And I don't think I have your info, so make sure you send it to me, sweetheart, okay? Hey, Sherry. So right there's my, if you send it to me, that's fine. I just don't remember it. But if you haven't, make sure you send it to me, please, please, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So, Debbie, did you go watch my Disney estate sale today? You better go watch it, girl. You better go watch it. All right. Let's see what else we have. I have another piece of glass for you. This is Jefferson glass, okay? This one is from 1910, and it's the Love Knots. Say hi to Tammy. Oh, she's gone again. It is the Love Knots pattern. As you see, it's got the knots in there. It is the clear with opalescent again, and that's just a piece of tape where they had a string on there. Let me get that. Yeah, my fingers don't work. I'm trying to get the tape off. There it goes. Beautiful piece. This one's going to start at $26. Oh, did you? Okay, I hadn't seen that yet, Debbie. So it is a beautiful piece of Jefferson glass from 1910 in perfect condition. Again, no chips or cracks, just phenomenal. Oh, good, Georgia. Yeah, it's kind of a short little video. I didn't, record a lot because there was a lot of people in there. So I had trouble finagling with my phone and not knocking over a bunch of Disney stuff that I couldn't pay for. That would just be my luck. Hit the table, knock it over, knock off like $12,000 worth of Disney stuff. So I was like, yeah, let's just be real careful and shoot a little bit of video for them. Now, these flowers are raised on the inside. Can y'all see that? All of this is raised. So it's just an amazing piece. And then this is smooth on the inside, but it's raised underneath to make the pattern. So to me, it's like a flower is coming out of the foot. You see how the foot is? And the foot has that nice circular design. And then it makes like the center of the flower. So it's just, that's why I love the old glass so much, because they actually thought about these things when they were designing it, how they were going to piece it together where the foot wasn't just like stuck on there, They made it the center of the flower. So a beautiful, beautiful piece. I'll give you a quick measurement, then we can move on. It is 8 inches wide, and it is right at 3 inches tall. And if there's no interest, we'll pass on it. I know, I love that too, sis. It's like, I love that, like, that milky opalescent color is just amazing to me. Okay. So next, let's see what else I have. I have a couple of Asian items I want to show you. They're Japanese. I think they're beautiful. They're highly collectible, which I had no idea about, but I had to look this up. Now, y'all don't laugh at me when I try to pronounce this because I'm going to try to speak Japanese with a southern accent. So don't laugh at me. Well, you can laugh at me. I don't care. But just know going in, it's going to be bad. So first up, this is the Shagu Omeko. Shagu Omeko. Maybe. And it is this horse that's one of the knotters. See this? These are all handmade. And these are older because this came from this lady's estate sale that, traveled to Japan so much. She had these in a china cabinet, so she thought quite a bit about these. This one is the horse, which I think is fantastic. Which you're going to have your choice of starting at $14. So you have the horse. Or you have the red cow. Now it's called Akabeko. Not sure. But it's the red cow. And it's a knotter as well. He says, yes, no. So the red cow, there's like a whole story that goes with this. The red cow is 6.5 inches long, and he is right under 5 inches tall. And the horse is, if I could get a measurement on him, he is about 5 3/4 inches long and about 5 1/4 inches tall. So you have choice of the two. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. This whole estate sale was a cultural experience for me. It really was. I just thought this stuff was so amazing. And the Kokeshi dolls, which I have in my kitchen right now because I took them out of the box, I'm going to have to tell you, it's like I started doing research on them and the history behind them and what they mean and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to have to do a whole video about what I learned because it is so interesting. So I say Mary Beth is in at 14. And if there's no other interest, we can start calling it down. I mean, these are just so amazing. The detail that's in them, ugh, it just kills me. Look at this. So going once, going twice, and sold. And I don't know what this is supposed to be on his back exactly, but it's so cool. So Mary Beth, would you like, I'm just going to say horse and bull because I cannot be able to pronounce it right. So would you like the horse or the bull? You can let me know in the chat. The horse. Got it. Thank you. The Shagu Omeko. Y'all know I just butchered that. And I'll put you down for that, Mary Beth. Thank you so much. So the Red Bull is still available. See, there was a Red Bull before anybody knew what a Red Bull was, right? Or at least here in the United States. Okay, let me set the Red Bull back over here. You go sit over there, sir. Okay. Where is that? Right here. So next up, I have this enameled and rhinestone trinket box. It's a small one, but it's got some weight to it, y'all. And it is beautiful. And it's this little cat in almost like in a picnic basket, it looks like. He's got the rhinestones, the blue rhinestones wrapped around him. And there's some rhinestones in the flowers as well here. This is a quality made piece. Really nice little hinge trinket box. There's the back. It's got like dogwoods almost on the back. And this one is going to start at $14. $14 start, and it does open up. I'm going to open it up and show you like this. And it still has its original price tag on the inside. Its original price tag was $45. Whoop. See what it's going to show. $45. So let me stick that back in there. And it's a magnetized, yeah, Red Bull with no wings. It's a magnetized lid. And I'm going to put the magnifying glass up here to try to get it to focus for you. So it's this sweet cat with the rhinestones all around it. It looks like it got wrapped up in rhinestones. It's got rhinestones all around the box. Like I said, this has got some weight to it. Beautiful enameling on it. I'm trying to see. This thing's got to weigh like a half a pound. I can't believe how heavy it is for the size of it. Gorgeous piece. And they're telling me pass on it. That's fine. We'll put it down. And we'll move on to the next thing. See what I haven't shown. Okay. I'm going to show you another Disney piece. I already showed you this one. So we're going to show you a different one. This one is I just dropped my popcorn hat, y'all. This one is a Bambi piece. Again, it's Lenox. I have the Lenox box for it. I don't have the packaging, but I do have the box. And this one is, let's see what it's called, A Surprise for Bambi. So this one's going to start at $28 as well. That's what I started the other one at. $28 start on this one. Again, impeccable condition. I'll show you the underside so you can see the Lenox mark. 28, not 2. Well, focus for me. So adorable. It's got the little butterfly on its tail. So sweet. It's got Thumper down here at the bottom. And I see Vicky is in at 28. So cute. Let me see if I can get something to hold behind it so it doesn't get washed out so much. You can actually see it. All the flowers are in perfect condition. And I see Patrick in at 30. Let me give y'all a measurement. It measures, let's say about 5 1/4 inches wide and about 4 1/2, 4 3/4 inches tall. And Vicky is in at 35. It's a phenomenal piece. It really is. I love the Lenox stuff because it is, they have like the gold and it's kind of the muted colors. It's just, it's fancy, y'all. Super nice piece. I see Patrick is in at 36. Vicky is in at 40. Patrick is in at 42. I know, Linda, I can't put my hat on. I dropped it over there behind the desk. Patrick's in at 42. Vicky is out. So we can start calling down, going once, going twice, and sold to Patrick. Thank you so much. And let me write that down. And thank you so much, Vicky, for your interest. And I'm going to put her back in the box safely, securely, set her over to the side. And then I have one more Disney piece I can show you. I'll bring the other one back, but I have one more piece you haven't seen yet that's from the Bambi story. It's not Bambi, but it is one of my favorite Disney characters. Let me take it out of its box. One of my favorite Disney characters, and it's Flowers the skunk. I love Flowers. So it's Flowers, Forest Friends, and this is an old sticker that was on the bottom. I don't know if this is when they bought it or but it's got $79 on it. But I'm going to start it at 28 again. Yay, Patrick! I'm going to start it at $28, just like the other one. It is another Lenox piece. I love Flowers. I love the face. That face gets me every time. And again, impeccable condition. This person took really good care of their collection. And I see Vicky in at 28. And I'll show you the bottom of it so you can see I'm not lying to you. It is Lenox. There was the $79 price tag underneath there. And Patrick is in at 30. And I didn't give y'all a measurement because I'm a loser like that. So it measures, this one measures about 5.5 inches wide and 4 3/4 inches tall. And I see Vicky in at 35. Trying to get it focused for you really good. I love the muted colors down here. That's why I like the Lenox stuff. Oh, I've got Thumper over here. I showed Thumper a minute ago. Look at those flowers. They're so pretty. Patrick is in at 38. Vicky is in at 40. Patrick is in at 41. I forgot his name. What's the little mole's name? Y'all know? Somebody's gonna have to Google it because it's gonna drive me crazy. What's his name? I don't remember. I haven't seen Bambi in so long. So, Vicky, are you still interested, sweetheart? Let me know. And we'll start calling it down depending on what y'all say. Vicky's in at 45. Exactly, Sandy. We'll wait on Patrick to let us know he's out. So we'll start Mr. Mole. Okay. I didn't know it was that simple, Mr. Mole. Thank you, Mary. Going once, going twice, sold. To Vicky. Thank you so much, Vicky, and thank you, Patrick, for your interest. I appreciate it, guys. I was kind of scared to buy them today because I spent quite a bit of money on this stuff, and I was like, I hope somebody likes it. All right, so I'm gonna put that one back in his box and set him over here to the side. And if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna re-show the other one really quick since they're in here in case they have to leave for whatever reason. I don't want them to miss out if anybody's interested. If not, that's okay. I know. Apparently, Mr. Mole just didn't get much consideration, did he? Everybody else got names, but Mr. Mole. So this was Thumper's flowery friend. So you got Thumper doing a belly laugh with the chipmunk there. And it's going to be a $28 start. Again, that's what I was starting all of them at. There is the bottom of that one. I'll give you a quick measurement. Y'all can decide if you're interested in this one. And I won't spend a lot of time on it because I've already shown it and I don't want to bore everybody to death. 5 3/4 inches wide. And this one is about 4 inches tall. So Thumper's Flowery Friend, $28 start on that one. And I'll try to get it to where it'll focus so you can actually see the thing. Just got to find something to focus on, then it'll focus. I try to be patient with this camera, but sometimes it just irritates me. There we go. Now it's focusing on the flowers. Good job, camera. I like that he's wearing a little flower as a hat. So sweet. And I see Mary Beth is in at 28. Oh, Debbie, I know. I thought about you when I was there and I saw all those Tinkerbells. And all the princesses. Oh my gosh, there were princesses for days, days and days and days. It was crazy. All right, so we're calling it down, going once, going twice, and we're going to say all in, all done, sold. I know you need to come to Florida. You definitely need to because this was your sale right here. I'm telling you what. Thank you so much, Mary Beth. I'm going to put you down for that one. Okay, so now I got to tell you another story about this estate sale. I just thought of this. So, at the Disney estate sale, let me put this back in the box so it doesn't nothing happen to it. At the Disney estate sale, they had these salt and pepper shakers, and they were the 7 dwarfs in the Lennox stuff. Okay, and so I was looking at them, and they didn't have a price on them. And so I asked the guy running the sale. I said, "Sir, there's not a price on those salt and pepper shakers, and I thought they were super cute, so I just wanted to see how much you wanted for them." And he goes, "Well, there should be a price on them." And I said, "Well, there's not. I've looked. There's none on the table. It's not on the wall. I've looked everywhere. I can't find a price. Maybe it fell off." And he looked me square in the eye. He said, "I put the price on Dopey," like that, like straight faced. I started dying laughing because I thought that was just a funny statement. So I was like, "Well, I looked on Dopey and I didn't see a price." And he's like, "Well, I put it on one of the dwarves." And I went, "Well, I looked on Dopey. I looked on Sneezy. I looked on Grumpy." I was like going through all the dwarves, like naming every one of them off. I was like, "I didn't see a price on any of them." And so he was like, "Well, I don't know, whatever." I was like, "Okay, cool." I was like, "I'll pick them up. You can let me know what the price is. And so I picked him up. I went up there to the front, and he started like piecing them out into sets of 2. And I was like, "So you're selling them in sets of 2, but," and he goes, "Yeah." And he said, "Shaker sets come in sets of 2." And I said, "But there's 7 dwarfs. So how are you going to do that?" He goes, "Well, in sets of 2." And I said, 7 is not an even number. So I don't know how you're going to do that exactly, but you're going to have a scraggler dwarf like hanging off to the side if you do that. So he didn't understand what I was even saying. He got so confused. I was just like, "You know what? I just keep the dwarves today. It's fine. It's not that big a deal." But he was just like so adamant that he was going to sell them in sets of 2. And I was like, "But there's 7." I guess that didn't occur to him. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. So another one of my little funny estate sales things that happened today. You just never know. You never know what's going to happen when you go to these sales or the people that you're going to encounter, right? So I had to share that with you because I thought it was funny. Okay, so next up, I have this guy. He is the brand apparently is called, I know 2 won't do. You got to have 7. I was like, "You're going to split up the dwarves?" So anyway, this is a cat trinket box, and the brand apparently is Cashmere, but I don't know. It doesn't have that on here, but when I looked it up, that's what it said. But it's this cute little squished cat. He's kind of squished looking. He's like a lacquer trinket box. He's got this original sticker on the bottom for like a price sticker or a model number. I don't know. But he's like a lacquerware kind of trinket box. And he's going to start at $6. $6 start on the little cross-eyed cat ring or trinket box. I know. I thought he was kind of cute, Sherry. Look at he's cross-eyed, and he's chubby. He's a chubby cross-eyed cat. How can you not think that's cute? So I'll give you an idea of size on him. And I'll actually measure him for you. Why not? I have a ruler right here. Might as well, right? So he's 3.5 inches long. And he's 3 inches tall, roundabout. I know, the eyes are what got me. Look at those things. He's got chubby cheeks. This is what my cat's going to look like if she keeps eating 20 times a day. She is eating all the time. She comes in Because my cat is house trained, y'all. Kiki is house trained. I don't even have to have a litter box. I already told y'all this, I know. So she goes outside, she runs around the neighborhood, terrorizes the neighborhood for a while, and then she comes in and thinks she needs to eat. Well, she comes in and eats, and then she wants to go right back outside again to run around the neighborhood again. And then she comes in and eats again. She eats like 6 times a day now. I'm like, you've got to stop. She's going to look like that cat right there if she doesn't. She's not going to be able to fit through she can barely fit through the cat door now. She tries to come through the cat door and she gets stuck halfway through on her belly. Her belly gets stuck trying to go over. So I'm like, sweetheart, you need to slow down because you're getting a little chunky. Little chunky. All right. So next up, I have these, which I consider keeping these. I did. I'm not going to lie. They're going to start at $15. And it is a set of 4 of the anodized aluminum vintage tumblers. These are by Sunburst. Yes, Sunburst. Look at these colors. I love these. I love these. You've got this green. Ugh. And then you've got this purple. And then you've got like that gold color. And then you got this pink that is phenomenal. And I'll show you the bottom of them. They are by the brand Sunburst. If it would focus where you could see that. So amazing mid-century anodized aluminum tumblers. Which even if you did not use these, which I would probably use them, but even if you did not use these set up on your bar, if you have a mid-century bar, just to bring that pop of color in there, you could use these, set these out in a line and use these as like little vases, have them sitting out together on a table like that and use them as vases, like put 1 flower in each one of them. These are amazing. Yes, Mary Beth, they're in really good condition for their age. A lot of times these are missing so much of their color. They got big, deep scratches in them and everything else. And these actually are really, you know, the bottoms do have a little wear on them from being on a countertop or whatever. But I just couldn't believe it when I found these. And still to this day, I drink out of metal cups because I cannot stand, I know a lot of people don't like to drink out of metal. They say they can taste it. But I taste glass. Like if I drink out of a glass, I can taste it. I have to drink out of plastic or metal. And I have Yeti cups and all these other things that are the metal cups. Yes, and drinks stay cold in them for a very long time. I had my metal Yeti cup the other day in my bedroom. I took it to bed with me. I know, a milkshake. Yes, Patrick. Oh my gosh, a milkshake and one of these. I just watched Pulp Fiction. So that made me think of the Pulp Fiction. But I hadn't seen it in years and I watched it again like yesterday. But I had my my drink in my metal cup. I got up the next morning. I'd taken it to bed with me. I got up the next morning. I was like, oh, let me take that back in the kitchen. I picked it up. It still was full of ice. So they're amazing. But I know some people don't like, it makes your teeth feel funny. Yeah, some people don't like it. But I grew up with them. So I guess I have an affinity towards them or something. I don't know. Okay. So let me see if I missed anything. Okay, I had this little guy. This is not super old, but I'm literally going to start it at $1 because I thought it was cute. It's like a little paperweight thing. And it's got a peacock on the inside of it. It's glass with a peacock on the inside. I'm going to start it at $1 because I just think cottage cheese. I don't know, Sherry. So I see Bonnie in at $1. I just thought this was a fun little piece for people that like peacocks. Little paperweight. The bottom is actually felted. And I don't think I even had this written down, so I'm going to add it down over here because I forgot about it. All right. So we'll start counting it down if nobody else is interested. Going once. Oops, I got it upside down. Going twice. And sold to Miss Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. I'll set that down here. And y'all know what time it is. What time is it, y'all? What time of the night is it? Does anybody know? It is rapid recap time. That is correct, Linda. Ding, ding, ding. You are the winner. It is rapid recap time. It is that time for you to get your little digits ready because we're going to go fast and we are going to knock this stuff out. Hey, Trisha, we're going to go fast and knock it out and show it one more time around the ring. We're going to prance it around the ring one more time for your consideration and see if anything tickles your fancy. So, here we go. Are we ready? Has everybody got their fingers ready? 50s cottage cheesecake. Sherry, really? Well, y'all, we learned something again today. Thank you, Sherry. All right, here we go. So, Inkle box with blue roses. It is not the hinged box. It's the kind the lid comes off of. Nice size, $14. $14 for the Inkle box for anybody that is interested in it. Exactly. Learn something new every day. Never stop learning, y'all. The tumblers I just showed, we're going to show them one more time. I like my fancy tickle too, Trisha. So the anodized aluminum tumblers, $15 for the set of 4, $15 for the set of 4. You can just put 15 in there if you're interested. The box was 14. You can put 14 in for that if you like that. The coasters, the Pier 1 coasters, if I can pick them up. So Pier 1 coasters, set of 6. They all have a different design, like vintage style design. It is new old stock. And it was $10 for the coasters. You could just put 10 in there if you're interested in those. The Northwood Opalescent Rose Bowl. Amazing antique piece. Love this piece. This was $22. $22. Mary Beth put in 10, so you want the coasters. I have you. Thank you so much. I will put that down. So Mary Beth put in 22 for this one. Thank you, thank you. I'll put you down for that as well. That's a gorgeous piece. All right. And then we had the Sugar Cats. Remember the little cheese glasses came? Yes, Sherry, I remember that. Thank you, Mary Beth. I do remember that. And then I have the Sugar Cats on the sofa. Cute little kitschy cats with the sugared texture on them. It is marked under the bottom there with the N, with the circle, which I am not sure. I haven't researched these. But the Sugar Cats are going to be $18 if anybody's interested in those. $18 for these precious little Sugar Cats on the sofa. So cute. All right. And then we had the, where did I put them? Right here. We had the mid-century modern Margaret Studios wooden plates, hand-painted wooden plates. And they were choice for $8. You have the rooster or you have the fruit with vine kind of idea going on here. I love them together because the color pattern with the gold on the black, it pops, pops, pops. So these are 10 1/4 inches wide. So $8 for a choice of, and if you want one of these, you can put in $8 rooster or $8 fruit, I guess. I remember jelly coming in glasses now. I do remember that. And then we had the little craft frogs. They were $3 each. I had 3 large and 2 small. The little natural material craft frogs, $3 each. 2 this size and then 3 that are the large ones. So $3 each. You can just put in 3 and put large or small, whatever you want to put in there for that. And then I had the small conch shells that were $3 each. And I think I have probably like 13, 14 of these. $3 each on the small conch shells. So you can put in 3 for the shells and how many you want of those. Really cool. Linda, you want all the frogs. Got it, got it, got it. Thank you so much. I'll put you down for those. Frogs. Go to Linda. Thank you. And then Patrick, you want the seashells. How many do you want? I have, like I said, probably 13, 14, maybe even 15 of these. So you just tell me how many you want. Thank you, Ribbit. You just let me know how many you want of the shells, and I will put you down for those. And then I had the Hamsa, or how are you saying? Pick 2 cool ones out. Gotcha. I'll find you the coolest ones I can. Hamsa, however you say it. Y'all know I can't talk. So this was the evil eye glass with the gold, or the one that was more of like a, I guess, palm reader, I guess is what you would call this. I don't know. So these were, where did I write these down? I think I had these at $6 each. $6 each, and you could say evil eye or just hand for this one. Just put a hand for this one, or evil eye if you wanted this one. These are the stemless large wine glasses. And try not to break them, Gina. I had the pink rhinestone, vintage rhinestone brooch and earring set. It was $15. $15 for the beautiful pink rhinestone brooch with matching clip earrings. So $15 for the set of these beautiful earrings and brooch. There you go. And then I had the other brooch, which was the AB. It was $12 for the multi-leaf design AB brooch. Nice older piece. $12 for that one. And that's got the green, that light green citrine kind of color rhinestones down the center. I think that's so beautiful. And I still have my cow or my bull. I'm going to try to say it again, y'all. You ready? There you go. Akibeko, whatever it is. The Japanese handmade Nodder cow. It was $14. $14 for that. And he's saying no. No, he disagrees with that statement. His name is Patrick. And then I had the little coin purses, which were $8 each. So I've got the little Japanese fabric coin purse with the kiss lock. Nice vintage little coin purse. $8. Or $8 for the little leather cat coin purse. It opens up like a little box, which is super fun. I think that's so cute. So $8 each on those. And the little cashmere cat trinket box, coin box, or not coin, ring box, whatever you want to call it. The little fat cat with the cross eyes. And it was $6 for this one. And then I had the amazing piece here that is the silk thread cat with praying mantis in glass that revolves around on the beautiful base of the dragons. And this one was $16 for that. I think this one is unbelievable. I love it. I just keep playing with it. $16 for that little set. And then my wooden carved donkey, beautiful little donkey that's been hand carved with his chain and his long ears. And he was $12 for the donkey. $12 for the little donkey. So sweet. And then the cat rhinestone trinket box. This one's, I think this is like, it's new. You know what I mean? It was used because it's in somebody's house, but it's new because it still has price tag in there, $45. So this was $14. Georgia, you want the donkey? I got you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I will put you down for that. So $14 for the precious little rhinestoned out cat trinket box. Nice heavy enameled piece. Hinged. And that was it, y'all. That was everything. Wait, did I show this again? Did I miss this or did I show it? I don't think I showed it again, did I? I had it sitting right here in front of me and I don't think I showed it for the second round because I'm an idiot. So this was $26, I believe is what I had on it. The 1910 Jefferson glass opalescent. 1910 Jefferson glass opalescent, beautiful bowl footed. And it was $26, I'm pretty sure. Is it 26 or 26? I found it. $26. She does have a brain in there somewhere, y'all. So for that beautiful piece from 1910. So that's it now. I think I covered everything. Me thinks. Me has been wrong in the past, though. So anyway, thank you everyone for coming and hanging out with me again tonight. I truly, truly appreciate it. You guys don't know how much I appreciate it. Every time you start a sale, you sit there going, will anybody show up? I don't know. But you guys coming in here is such a blessing to me. Just knowing that you come and hang out with me makes me feel so good. So thank you so much for that. My hand's starting, or my arm's starting to seize up. So I guess that's good. I'm ending now. But have a blessed rest of your night. And like I always say, be kind, be blessed, and be here tomorrow at 4 o'clock because I got another sale for you guys. I'm going to show you some more stuff that you didn't get to see yet. So who knows? I may have another piece of Disney or so or two to show you tomorrow. Don't know. So we'll see. So thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out. Have a great night. Y'all get some rest, get some sleep. And I will see you at 4 o'clock tomorrow, hopefully, right here again, where I'm going to be having Ancestral Beginnings doing a show with me tomorrow. So it'll be fun. We're going to have somebody on here with us to hang out and see what she's got for us as well. So hugs and kisses, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Let me hit my button.